Hello everyone, welcome back. Oracle Integration Cloud OIC certification and interview questions. Oracle Integration Cloud roles. So we can expect at least one question from roles in certification, and we can expect one question in interviews. So we have 7 roles in Oracle Integration Cloud: ServiceAdministrator, ServiceDeveloper, ServiceMonitor, ServiceDeployer, ServiceUser, ServiceInvoker, and ServiceViewer. So, if you want to see more details from, about these roles and, access related information, you can look into this URL. This is from Oracle documentation. I'll also place this URL in this video description. So here you can see, what are all roles we have, and also you can see for each and every role, you can see the description, access related information. Okay. So let us move on to the question from this topic. Which 3 are valid Oracle Integration Cloud roles? ServiceDeployer, ServiceImplementer, ServiceUser, ServiceAdministrator. So if you compare ServiceAdministrator, what is the first one? ServiceDeployer. ServiceDeployer is here, the 4th one. And ServiceImplementer, some ServiceImplementer is not there. ServiceUser, you can see this. ServiceAdministrator is the first one. So which 3 are valid Oracle Integration Cloud roles? A, C, D. So B, Service Implementer, is not there. So the correct answer is A, C, D. So when you want to answer this type of questions from the roles, you should be aware of these 7 roles from Oracle Integration Cloud. So this also helps in interview questions. So let us move on to the next question. Which 2 statements are true regarding mapper activity? Option A, you can drag and drop a source onto multiple targets. Option B, you cannot drag and drop a source onto a target that is already mapped. Option C, you can drag and drop function activity in the target. And finally, option D, you can drag and drop switcher activity in the target. So, if you are already working on Oracle integration, you can easily answer this. We always use mapper activity. We always use mapper in our integrations. So everyone can say the first answer. You can drag and drop a source onto multiple targets. Yes, so we can drag a single source into multiple targets. So that is true. And option B, you cannot drag and drop a source onto a target that is already mapped. So if that is already mapped, you cannot drag and drop another source into the target, same target. Yes, that is true. But when you use some functions, you can, let's say we want to concatenate first name and last name. From source, it is coming like first name is one field and last name is another field. From the target side, you want to combine that, so that is expecting only full name. So in that case, we need to drag and drop these source 2 fields into single target field. So in that case, we cannot directly drag and drop. We need to use function that is concat, and then we need to concat and first field comma second field. So that works. But you cannot drag and drop a source onto a target that is already mapped. So A, B. And C, D, you can drag and drop function activity in the target. You can drag and drop switcher activity in the target. You can use, but you cannot drag and drop. Okay. So answer for this is A and B. You can drag and drop source onto multiple targets. You cannot drag and drop a source onto a target that is already mapped. So let us move on to the next question. Which three are types of certificates that can be imported from settings? So you can see the screenshot from Oracle. So types of certificates that can be imported from settings. So you can see here trust certificate, message protection certificate, and identity certificate. So these three certificates we can import. If you look into the options, which three types of certificates? So option A, identity certificates. Identity certificate, that is true. Multi-domain SSL certificate is not there, so it is false. Trust certificate is true. Message protection certificate is also true. Unified communications certificate is not true. So which three are types of certificates that can be imported? Three. Identity certificate, trust certificate, message protection certificate. A, C, D is correct answer. And you can see the same in a screenshot from Oracle. So let us move on to the next question. Key validation policy. Use a key validation policy when you want to reject requests from unregistered, means anonymous applications. This policy can be added only to the request flow. You can only apply the key validation policy once per API. So if you want to know more details about this key validation policy, you can refer to this URL. This is from Oracle documentation. I'll also place this, place this URL in our video description. You can go through that. So from the key validation policy, what is the question? What policy is required to be in an API if that API is to be used under a plan? Answer is key validation policy. So when you don't know about this key validation policy, you cannot answer this. So just get more understanding of this, and then you can answer this question. And this is certification question. We cannot expect this in our interview. So let us move on to the next question. What task cannot be performed on business types view? So you can see this is a screenshot from Oracle. So here, what task cannot be performed on business types view? So you can see business types here. New business object, new business exception, new enum object, import business object. So from the options, what task cannot be performed? So option A, create business exception, means new business exception. So it is true. And create business object means new business object. That is fine. Business rules, it is not there. Import business object, it is there. Create enum object, it is also there. So C, we cannot perform. So what task cannot be performed on business types is business rules. Business rules is completely different topic. If you are aware of that, you can simply answer this question. Thank you all. We'll continue looking into the next questions in the next video.